Hi, my name is Anna Lee. I work here at TESBROS with my wonderful husband G, and I'm expecting my first baby due in September. I think the Model Y is the perfect car for small families, and today we're going to be taking a look at how a couple different car seats fit inside. Before we start, I wanted to say that all opinions expressed in this video are my own. I did not get paid to do this video. I picked these car seats based on recommendations from my family and safety ratings online. For our needs, when we were looking at car seats, we really needed a convertible car seat that worked from birth all the way up through when they'll basically graduate from a car seat. We wanted to skip the infant car seat, both to save space in our apartment and money. So over here I have the Diono Radian 3QXT. And over here I have the Graco Extend2Fit 3-in-1. Both of these car seats are compatible from birth through booster phase up to the point when your child will no longer need a car seat or booster. Both have steel reinforcements running throughout the frame that make them extra super safe. The Diono Radian 3QXT is compatible with children weighing 4 to 120 pounds. The Graco Extend2Fit is good for children 4 to 100 pounds. A couple of things that make the Diono unique is that it's very narrow and it can fit 3 seats across in the back seat. It has an anti-rebound bar as well as extra infant positioning cushions to make your infant super safe and snug in the car seat. It also folds up to a more compact size for travel. The Graco Extend2Fit, it can be used rear facing up to 50 pounds, just like the Diono Radian. What's special about this though is that the latch can be used up to 45 pounds, which is one of the highest I've seen. It also has extendable leg room to make your child more comfortable. When I was looking at independent crash test ratings by Baby Gear Labs, it had one of the highest independent ratings. I'm going to be installing both car seats into the car. I'm going to be starting with the Diono Radian 3QXT. To prep, I've already installed the angling wedge down here in the bottom as well as the rebound bar, and I have all the infant inserts inserted. Oh, okay, it's a little heavy. G, would you like to? Okay, now that we've got the Diono in here, I'm going to be installing it with the latch first. On the Model Y, there are 2 latch positions, one on either outer seat. So I've got the latch belt here. I'm gonna go ahead and thread it through here. Well, opening's not very large to get your hand in there. I think it got stuck on something. Okay, I got it. And these just go into here. Okay. So, click there. Okay, I've got the latch belt running through. I'm going to tighten it. Okay. And I've got it tightened as far as I can get it. And the car seat's not supposed to move more than 1 inch in any direction. So at the base, it's very secure down there. So that install wasn't too bad, but for my first time. Before I started installing, we moved the passenger seat all the way forward and up. There is just like maybe 2 inches of room or less left. So not gonna be able to recline very much right there. However, I do know Diono makes a wedge that goes underneath the car seat here for older babies that have head control. And it's supposed to angle it slightly higher to give you a couple more inches in the front. We're going to show how to buckle in the baby into the car seat. Since I don't have a real baby yet, we'll be using this stand-in model. First, I'm going to loosen up the straps to have more room to place baby in, which is the little button down here, which it's actually kind of hard to get to in this positioning. Okay, place bunny in. So for proper harness alignment on rear facing, the shoulder strap should be right at shoulder height or right below. So we've got that going. Chest clip should be right at armpit level. And you should not be able to pinch, which is hard to demonstrate on the bunny. Okay, there we go. Diono car seat is very plush and squishy. Lots of comforting cushions with a memory foam cushion way at the bottom. And there is this cushion that would go around it if you had a tiny newborn baby. Now I'm going to install the Graco Extend2Fit. This one did not require any pre-setup before putting in the car. And also this one is actually light enough that I can lift it on my own without help. I have already reclined it to the most reclined position that is appropriate for newborns. And we're going to be installing with latch. This one already has the latch pre-threaded. I just need to, it's easier when I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Just gonna hook the latch in. Okay, there's that one's installed. About as easy as the last one. Now I'm gonna buckle baby into the Graco. I'm gonna start by extending the straps. And I will say it is a lot easier to do it on this Graco than it was the Diono. Graco also has these nice little slits to pull the buckle away from baby. There goes baby in there. Okay, baby's all buckled. And it's not nice little infant inserts to keep smaller babies comfortable. It's fairly plush. I must say, I think the Diono had a plusher seats though. Before we installed this, we moved the driver's seat all the way up and forward, and you can already tell that there's a lot more space between the Graco and the car seat than there was the Diono. So now that we have the car seats installed, we're going to see how much leg room is left in the front. I've gone ahead and moved the car seats back as far as they will allow without bumping into the car seats. And I have a model here. Ethan is our tallest member at the TESBROS team. He is 6 feet tall. He's going to sit in the front and let us know what he thinks. He says it's a little snug. Knees aren't quite bumping the glove box, but almost. Not a lot of recline there. Might be okay for short trips, but you probably don't want to sit there longer than 15 minutes. Ethan says it's comfy, he just can't recline as much as he's used to. He's a little close to the steering wheel, but he's still comfortable enough to drive on that side. It's definitely way better than the passenger side over here with the Diono. So when the seat is forward facing, you must install with the seat belt. You can no longer use the rear facing latch. So I'm going to lift the headrest because it's easier to gain access to that belt path when that's lifted. Take my seat belt and I'm going to thread it through the path. Oh, it's actually really easy. I'm going to lock off the seat belt. And pull out the slack. Okay. Nice and secure. The first thing I need to do is remove the rebound bar. And I need to take off the seat wedge at the bottom. And I'm also taking out the infant insert wedges. Definitely a lot more accessories with the Diono. Once again, you have to use the seat belt for forward-facing booster seats. The seat belt path is right here. Got it. Lock off the belt. And then press and pull. Nice and snug. So now that we have both of the car seats facing forward, this is when your child would sit in here after they've outgrown the rear facing, and they can stay in this mode up to 65 pounds. And it's always safest to keep your child in a harnessed seat as long as possible. So at 65 pounds, you can imagine your kids' legs are going to be long. They're definitely going to be hitting the back of the seat when they kick, but it's okay because I have installed here our PPF seat back protector to protect the back of the seat from scuffs and scratches. So as you can see, the Diono definitely is more compact side to side. The Graco extends into this middle seat a little bit more than the Diono. Diono is also a little bit easier to climb over to get to the middle seat. As an adult, I'm definitely squished between these two car seats. I think even if I had a Diono on both sides, I would not be comfortable as an adult sitting in the middle back here. But I think for a child, it could definitely work having 3 children across the back if you have the Diono. Definitely not with the Graco. I think if you had a Graco on either side, if you had a middle child in the middle, it would be pretty squished. A quick overview comparison of the two. I did feel like the Graco rear facing had a lot more room for the passengers up front. However, I think the Diono fit better forward facing while in the car. As far as installation goes, they were both fairly easy to install. I liked that the latch was already pre-threaded on the Graco, but the latch was equally easy, I think, to use on either one. I will say the seat belt install was a little easier on the Graco, just because there was more room for my hand to pass the seat belt through the back of the seat. And for harness adjustments, I'd have to say that the harness on the Graco was easier to adjust, just because it was easier to keep it out of the way as well as to reach this strap and pull, versus this one was all the way at the bottom and the button was a little hard to get to. In summary, if you only have 1 or 2 kids and you're looking for a car seat that you can use from birth up to booster mode without taking up too much of your adult passenger's room, I would say the Graco would be a great fit for you. If you already have kids that are a little older and ready to go forward facing, especially if you have more than 2 kids, the Diono would be great because you just have a lot more room in the back seat when forward facing. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you'd like to see more family-oriented Tesla content, then like and subscribe and let us know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. Thank you.